Am I the astronaut for sitting my brother and sister-in-law down and speaking up for my niece and nephews of how badly they are handling the new normal for their stepfamily? My brother has 3 children. Luke, 16 male, Cam, 14 female, and Bo, 11 male, with my late best friend, Cam. My brother and late best friend were married for almost a decade and separated just before Cam passed away from a brain bleed in her early 30s. Damn. My niece Cam was named very similarly to her mother intentionally. My brother was the one who suggested it when they found out baby number 2 was a girl. My niece always used her full name, however, while my best friend was always Cam. After my best friend died, my niece decided she wanted that extra connection to her mom and stopped using her full name and chose to go by Cam. Everyone respected this and started calling her Cam. My brother had no problem with her doing this previously. He called her Cam just like everybody else. My niece, when asked about her name, would say she was named after her mom and Minnie Cam. This has become a problem now because my brother remarried a couple of years ago. His new wife always had a problem with Cam being Cam and being a Minnie. She tried to use Cam's full name, but my niece told her she didn't like it and went by Cam for a reason. Sister-in-law vocalized some complaints a few months ago in the marriage, but dropped them around the rest of the family when she had no support in her complaint. When she remembered that I was late Cam's best friend, she closed off to me completely. A few times she complained about how often Cam, my best friend, was mentioned, and how people reminded Cam, niece, that she looks just like her mom. It all came to a head 2 months ago when my brother and sister-in-law sat the kids down and told Cam it was bothering sister-in-law to have her use the same name as her mom. That she wanted them all to use her full name like she did before her mom died. She said she did not see why that was such a big deal. My brother backed her up with the request. She also requested that they speak about their mom less at home because it makes sister-in-law uncomfortable.
This bitch.
Instead of doing this, the kids all doubled down and talked about their mom more, and Cam made sure her name was used significantly more. The boys would repeat her name just to get to sister-in-law. My brother said nothing until sister-in-law tried to put a stop to it, and he supported her again. He told the kids not to chase sister-in-law away. They said they wanted to, and they'd rather she go than their mom's memory go. There was a fight several days after that discussion where Cam told sister-in-law she would never be as good as her mom, and just because she was jealous and insecure, she was going to compare everything so she'd realize how not good she is. Cam was punished for this. The boys supported their sister, and more discourse erupted in the house. The kids all bundled all their mom's things up and sent them to my house for safekeeping. Smart kids. Sister-in-law then freaked out about how much they were turning her into the enemy. She started using Cam's full name all the time, and my brother took her side when fights ensued. The kids told me about it last week and decided someone else needed to step in, so I sat sister-in-law and brother down and told them plainly they were messing up the new normal as a stepfamily. I said by making their mom the enemy or someone who needs to be hidden away, sister-in-law and my brother have guaranteed that she will be the enemy to them. I said fighting a person over their name just shows how much the two of them need to figure their shit out. They didn't appreciate it coming from me, and they accused me of overstepping. Am I the astronaut? Okay, so it's overstepping is the issue here. But good gravy, how insecure does somebody have to be to try to erase the memory of these children's mom? It's not even just because it's her now husband's ex. It's their mother. That's not your call.
Right. I'm going to try to say this as kindly as possible, but this bitch, you're in TA. This woman needs to go. And the brother or the dad, whatever.
He's willing.
He's just letting it happen instead of fighting for his kids. If he actually stood up and fought for his kids, in my opinion, he sucks the worst in this whole story.
I would agree.
Because he's just going along with it because he doesn't want to fight about it. These are your fucking kids. They lost their mom, and you are the one biological parent they have left, and you're telling this new woman that it's okay to change their name? Dude.
And he knows this is wrong.
Pull your head out of your ass.
There's no way he doesn't know this is wrong. And his head up isn't up his ass, it's up her ass. He knows it's wrong, and he's letting this happen anyway because he's afraid of losing her.
He's afraid of losing someone in a role that he's already lost someone in. And he knows what that pain feels like, and he doesn't want to relive it. But that is no excuse to do this to your kids. Think about how they feel and what you are forcing upon them over a name.
Yeah.
Over 3 letters, you're allowing your family to become dysfunctional when it's already been through so much. And, dude, you're going to have kids that don't speak to you.
Exactly. And I think that's the context that Dad needs here. Dad needs to know that by letting your current wife have her way, you are choosing to not have children.
That is,
You're going to lose them.
dude, just like you want to grab someone and be like, stop. And so in this point, OP, you did what I think was extremely necessary for those kids, for your best friend's kids. And damn, it's like you just want to shake someone and be like, stop it. Stop being a punk.
Come to your senses, you bitches.
Yes, exactly.
Something like that. Yeah. Snap out of it. If we were f***ing something up, I would want someone to come in and have a discussion with us rather than just come in and say, you're f***ing up.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I think when you triple down on something this many times, you're f***ing up.
Yeah.
And I don't know. If you're going to marry someone that is a widow or that has been widowed, your insecurities have to be checked at the door.
It's a package deal, number one.
Because you can't erase somebody to make yourself fit in that spot, because all you're doing is damaging the family even further after they've already experienced death of a parent. You can't come in and erase somebody just because you are too insecure to respect someone's memory. Don't date people if you don't want to be somebody's stepmom. Don't date people with kids if you can't show up in a way for them that they need you to be.
Right.